but I'm gonna bring up to the mic Massachusetts' very own Dream Supreme.
Okay, this piece is called Sleepwalking in Gaza. I feel like I'm sleepwalking, fumbling between reality and dreams, plunging into nightmares and extremes, bumping into the edge of this table, over that couch, tripping over shuffled feet, feeling the ouch, choking from the drool pooling in my mouth. I need a smack, smack, smack to wake me up. But all I feel is grimy, sweaty, gross a grouch, straining to hear the screams echoing in my mind, but everything's in fast forward, pause, no rewind, replaying reality in front of my eyes as I watch my older sister once again die, standing in front of a tank, the barrel in her eyes align. She stands poised, arm raised, about to let the rock fly, while hysteria erupts from those standing nearby. She holds her head up high, not afraid of the high explosive shells screaming goodbye. She inches back, her body tense, ready to defy this beastly machinery, one-eyed mechanical monsters on the prowl that snuck out of our closets and from under our beds, shaking the earth with their guttural growls, determined to sneak off with little kids. Bedtime stories, nightmares pass the bedrooms, covering the grids of the city, following us around like we're the threats, and all of us running away completely out of breath. But my sister, she stands there, not frozen in fear. She hurls her rock, and behind her is a cheer of children who halt their retreat almost in revere, because our knight in shining armor is slaying the demon for real. The kids look to the ground and collect their ammo, start chucking the rocks like baseball pros, fastballs, sinker balls, curveballs, splitters, hitting their mark, metallic clangs echo, target in center. But the barrel aims for the insurgent who started the riot. My sister, throwing rocks faster than a machine gun on fire, she picks up, aims, chucks in complete defiance, but a single shot, explosion, cuts the air. Children part like the Red Sea, praying to be spared, but my sister is lying there. And I'm frozen on spot, staring in front of me, my mind running amok, but I'm gasping for breath, hyperventilating, and I just awoke down the corridor in my sister's old room. My body is covered in sweat, my eyes filled with tears, because I'm sleepwalking in reality, plagued with my fears. This piece, actually, my sister's right there, the one from Boston. She's an English teacher, and she had her students do If I Could Change the World poems. So basically, it starts like that, and then you talk about what you want to change. So I did it based on her lesson plan. Okay. Uncomfortably, I toyed with the drawstrings of my hoodie, twisting, wrapping, chewing on them nervously, racking my brain to produce something undeniably worthwhile. But my mind is blank, and intelligence escaped me hundreds of miles ago. So all I can do is awkwardly smile and think repeatedly, if I could change the world. But I'm stuck trying to figure out how to unfurl all these things I'd want to change but can't, because someone already wants to end hunger, already wants to stop violence, already wants international peace, already wants to promote justice from west to east. But I can't take on this universality. I hardly think I can change my city, let alone my family, and it hits me. If I could change the world, I'd make sure my room was clean every day before going outside, kiss my mom and dad goodbye, give my brother a shoulder punch, and reply to every one of those spam messages in my inbox. I'd play DDR on my brother's Xbox. If I could change the world, I'd graffiti up all the sidewalks in my neighborhood. I'd play hopscotch with my niece, make sure my classmates can count the TikToks on the clocks before class ends. I'd make sure all the guys I know stop walking like peacocks, full of themselves, bloated self-worth, knock some sense into them. I'd go help at my local soup kitchen, donate my extra clothes if I'm not wearing them, make sure that I don't feel condemned to anything. I'd quietly observe the mayhem, drowning the streets, and reflect silently. I'd make sure my shoelaces were tied, make sure that I'd never lie, make sure that faith is on my side, make sure that tears aren't wastefully cried. If I could change the world, I'd try to remember all my vocabulary words, try to forget unpleasant memories, try to recollect my sanity, try to be me. I'd always hold open the door, I'd always sit on the floor, I'd always take less, offer more, I'd always remember names, even though I met you for the first and only time 10 years ago. If I could change the world, I'd run every day like I was training for the Olympics. I'd read every page like a book geek genius. I'd love every day like a mother and her unborn fetus, cry every day like a child lost in a department store, parentless. I'd wear outrageously mismatched outfits. I'd write poetry on Post-its. I'd play basketball with little kids. I'd write up a list of things I'd never change. If I could change the world, I'd change nothing, because everything's already beyond my control. The thing is, I can't change anything except me. If I could change the world, I'd start by being me. Thank you.
Big props. Give it up for Yashua.
I would like to read a couple of poems that I wrote about our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who was brought as a mercy to all of the worlds. And here it is. Searching for a line to outline the shape of your face, trying to fill this blank page with praise. All of the world's waters submit to your gravity. You bring rivers to quench the sand's thirst. Only a moon like you can bring waves from the deepest desert, from the deepest layer of the heart onto the shore as tears. Only a moon like you can reflect the sublime light, leagues and leagues under the soul, obliterating all traces of darkness and easing the intense pressure of lower desires until it is clear and brilliant, shining with vibrant beams of light. You, seeing nothing but your own beautiful reflection, all of the light coming from your smile. And this is a poem that I wrote. This is a poem that I wrote for my imam, my Sheikh Hassan Sise, who has passed. May Allah be pleased with him. And here it is. It's untitled. I haven't titled any of these. Your voice is my guide, as well as my tether to reality, while I am submerged in a sea of surreal stories, soaked in the hidden truth within scriptures, wrapped in pages like blankets that support slumber. But these sheets seize sleep and send me into a wonderful whirlwind of dreams, with streams that taste sweet, like the freshly squeezed fruits that the words conceive. Beneath the dirt, within the seed is where I am seen, the first to be planted, the last to be harvested, the only metaphoric message scribbled on the insides of my eyelids. And you are the one who deciphers me, the narrator of my sleeping journal, the explanation of my insomnia, the concentration of my confusion, the direction of my movement, the shore, the island, and the water as well, the pen, the page, and the syllables that gather. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.